Hello, and welcome to Intro to Blockchain Development, led by me, Whitjack. This is our first episode, and I'm going to be teaching you the basics of programming code and how it works. So, starting off, what is code? Now, you may think of code as a bunch of ones and zeros. Really, code is much more advanced than that. It's structs, voids, defs, and more. And so I'm going to be giving you a brief tutorial on how exactly code works, what it is, and just how you use it and how it turns into a usable program. So to start out, there are a bunch of different types of programming language, from Python to C to R to Ruby, etc. And all of these have different purposes and different things they can use to basically turn into an application. For example, Python is a scripting language, so you might do that to automate some tasks on your computer. C is much more focused on declarations and actually making usable applications. R is just an obscure language. I just use that as an example. Ruby is very web-based, and it's used on a lot of servers. So altogether, you have a bunch of different languages for different things. This course is going to be based on C++. And the reason for that is because Bitcoin is based off of it. And so are most other altcoins, including Money, Opalcoin, and every other V1 altcoin that you'll see that use the same sort of format as Bitcoin. So, let's start talking about how C++ works. So what you do is you have the code. The code is over here, and that's a bunch of different files with different meanings, different things they do. And what happens is these files get moved into a compiler called Clang. And what Clang does is Clang basically changes those files and transforms them into the ones and zeros called binary that you're used to. And this is called an executable. An executable is basically money, Qt, and all those other things. So what we do is we go so the workflow is we go into the code, we can edit things, send it through Clang, and then out pops money Qt. Now, moving on to how exactly the code works. The way code works is you'll have a bunch of different files that do different things. For example, you might have one called Bitcoin RPC RPC.cpp. That just stands for C++. And that one handles all the RPC commands, which is basically the API, or application programming interface, that allows applications to interact with it. And maybe you'll have another file called, overview page. All of these files work together and go into one file called main.cpp. And eventually, all that code gets transformed into the file you used to use in order to hold your money or Bitcoin or other cryptocurrencies. So just a brief intro to the course. I'm Whit. I'm a cryptocurrency developer. I've got a lot of experience with blockchain technology, so I'm going to be taking you through a bunch of courses, teaching you exactly how code works, how Bitcoin works, how money works, and it'll all wrap up with a final project, which is creating your own altcoin. So I hope you'll enjoy this course, and thank you for watching.